Good afternoon. My name is Katerina Adarchenko, and we continue to discuss campaigns, elections, and the most powerful tools. And today we will talk about yard signs. Is it still effective way of communication? Of course, yard signs, it's one of the methods of political advertising and communication. But my main point, which I always talk to you and on my lectures, that you can take one tool and said that this tool it's totally recipe of success. For example, we will use only digital campaign, or we will use only micro targeting tool, or we will put yard signs to every household and we will win elections. Of course, no. Elections, it's tailored package for each candidate, and it starts originally from the basic. It's tailored strategy, tailored messages, and then tailored tools to your direct campaign. And if something work for I don't know, one candidate or one your friend or for Barack Obama, it's not guarantee that the same tools will be useful for you. So that's why yard signs, it's only one of type of political advertising, and of course it's important. Why it's important? Because it's additional recognition. So how it works in technological map. So when you see, for example, that many candidates want to be elected as county sheriff, or want to be elected to educational board, or you see that candidates want to be re-elected for Congress. You in your communication, firstly you understand that okay, it will be elections in, I don't know, like 3 months. Then you think about like party affiliation, because many people also used to vote for their political force. And after that they will think, who, for example, from Republicans or Democrats will run for this position, for this office. And sometimes you also see like several people who want to be elected on this office. And then you see like some advertising or like banners which ask you to go to website, and you start thinking about that. But obviously you're also thinking about your school supplies for kids, about your cat, about your work, about your projects, about the grocery store and what you need to buy today in grocery store. And you really don't think all the time about Mr. Ross, who wants to be elected to Congress or to sheriff's office. So that's why yard signs also work on recognition, that you remember that Mr. Ross is candidate from Republicans, or for example, Mr. Ross have like some message or some logo. But obviously it's work only for recognition and for your interest to Mr. Ross and his political agenda or his party affiliation. So that's why in these issues, first role of yard signs, it's recognition, and second role, it's also mobilization. So if you drive and you saw that your neighbor and your friend Bill support Mr. Ross, obviously it's also work that you said, if my neighbor and my friend support Mr. Ross, I also pay attention to Ross political program. So it's also mobilize you to support some candidates, and it's work in small communities also, as you know, working with influencers. So because if your neighbor is volunteer and he support Mr. Ross, you probably also will think that you also will support Mr. Ross. So in the next video we will analyze other political advertising tools, and also we have short and long lectures about strategy and messaging. So we'll be in touch. My name is Katerina Adarchenko, SAC Group. We will be happy to work with you on election campaign on different levels, and also internationally if you're not from United States. Bye bye.